Brock, just want to ask you to start off with how you're feeling, after playing 40 snaps, the ankle, and your thoughts on playing your first road game since the injury.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, a little sore after the game, but that was to be expected. I mean, just haven't played in 4 weeks or whatever, and yeah, I'm excited to go on the road in Neyland. I mean, it's gonna be a fun environment to play in, and just excited.
Brock, I'm just wondering, we're all aware of your competitive nature. When this injury first happened, can you back us up to when the decision was made? Obviously, you didn't waste any time, so you had the logistics of getting that set up by Monday in Birmingham is pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. Number one. Number two, were you aware that like Tua did it 27 days, these others did it 28 days? I think I can beat it. I want to see if I can beat this.
I mean, yeah, getting it all set up was pretty crazy because my mom came down after Vanderbilt because I mean they told her to come down just in case, and I mean it was just all a mess at first, but yeah, we got it figured out, got it done, and then yeah, I mean I wasn't really paying attention to all that. I mean I just kind of was like, I mean just kind of reaching benchmarks, and whenever I could play, I could play, and it ended up being last week. So
Kirby told us that there were people reaching out to you, telling you that you probably shouldn't play and all that. Just what goes through your head, as you get some of those calls and such? I
mean, I just kind of, it never really crossed my mind. I just wanted to always come back and for the team and all the guys in the locker room. I mean, we all care so much about each other, and I just wanted to come back and try to help the team win.
Yeah, when we've talked to Coach about this injury, he mentions the words pain threshold and what pain you're able to deal with. You obviously have a high pain tolerance. Is this something that just comes with playing football? I mean, I don't know. I guess it kind of helps, but yeah, I mean, they said it's gonna feel uncomfortable sometimes. So I mean, it's just gonna feel that way for a little bit, but rather be out there than not.
Was it at all important to you to come back and play in Sanford Stadium again? Maybe not knowing how the next few months are going to shake out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have like my mind totally locked onto a game, but I mean, I guess once I got out there, once I got suited up, I mean, I got a little. I mean, it just felt kind of special being out there for the last time this season, and yeah, I mean, it was cool.
Mark, walk me through the touchdown catch in that game, and just what did that moment mean to you after what you've gone through in this last month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the touchdown catch, I mean, we repped that play, I swear, like, every single week, every single day for, like, 3 years. And that was, like, the first time we've actually ran it in the game. And, like, it's been, like, the right coverage to throw the wide of the ball. And, I mean, yeah, it came up, and I motioned out, and I saw him there. I was like, oh, man, this might be good. And then, yeah, I mean, it felt really good just, I mean, just kind of getting back and, I mean, just scoring and being able to celebrate the sideline with all the dudes. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, Kirby mentioned the other night, he's watching film practice and he sees you just streaking by in the background. Just those first few times you really tested the ankle in practice, what was that like, and what was the, process like of gaining confidence day by day in practice?
Yeah, I mean, I like the rehab process because, I mean, it was going fast. Like, I mean, I was progressing pretty fast and, like, hitting those benchmarks, like I said. But, yeah, I mean, it was always kind of like the next day I wanted to see what I could hit and see if I could hit faster than the other day. So, I mean, it was kind of fun in that way.
That you ran the game several plays before you finally got a target, finally got a catch, and it seemed like the particular one you got, that quick hitch, and the guy looked like it went right for your ankle. I mean, I don't think he was trying to get your ankle, but I mean that was and you were able to push off, avoid that tackle. I mean, was that reassuring? I guess that play in particular and how it came down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess a little reassuring, but I mean. It also didn't feel great in the moment, but I mean,
it hurt.
I mean, it was uncomfortable. But yeah, I mean, it just kind of gave me that kind of extra confidence for the rest of the game, and knowing that I can make those cuts and jump around on it. So.
As far as moving forward and continuing to play with this, is there things that you do to strengthen your ankle throughout the week, and do you wear a brace or extra tape or anything like that in practice and games?
Yeah, I mean, we're just doing a bunch of physical therapy and rehab, like in the mornings, and obviously practice in the afternoon, and just doing a whole bunch of strengthening and flexibility, and trying to keep the swelling down too, and yeah, like I mean, just taping it and spatting it up.
More than normal?
I mean, usually I wouldn't get my ankle's spatted. So yeah.
Brock, what was the timeline on saying that you were going to be able to play in Saturday's game? Was it like week of the game? Was that when you all pretty much decided that would be it?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't totally sure at all. Like, I guess in the whole week leading up to it, I mean, I was kind of unsure, like if they'd let me go or if they're gonna like kind of keep me out. But I mean, I wanted to play obviously, and I mean, it ended up feeling pretty good, and I was able to go. So I mean, I was happy about it.
Brock, looking at everything that you've been through this, what do you feel like? Is there anything you feel like you've learned about yourself and what you've gone through with this injury?
That's a good question. I don't. I mean, I guess just learning how to work through things and just having a purpose to come back and just wanting to come back. I mean, it just kind of made me appreciate the things that I had before. Like, cause I mean, when you get in the grind, you kind of don't really think about it, and then like when it gets taken away from you that fast, then it's kind of like, man, like this sucks, and then you kind of got to get back into it, and yeah, I'm just kind of gives you a whole new perspective on it.
Well, what's going through your mind at Vanderbilt last night? You know, when you touched the turf, I mean, obviously, were you thinking that like the season might be over, or did you have any idea what was going on?
I was just frustrated. I mean, I knew something was a little off, and I mean, it didn't really feel too good. And I mean, I got up and tried to start jogging or walking it off, and then it still didn't really feel right. So I mean, I looked at the and I was like, that's a long jog, so I just kind of went down. But yeah, I was really frustrated, and yeah, I mean, it sucked.
Yeah, from a, I guess, mental standpoint, who were the people that you really leaned on through this process? Was it your parents? Was it some of the sports psychologists that y'all have? Who helped you from a mental standpoint through the whole rehab process?
Yeah, I think my parents always helped me a lot, and my friends, and yeah, I talked to the sports psychologist 2 or 3 times, I think, just get my mind right, and also like all the dudes in the locker room. I mean, just being around them. I mean, because I mean we're around each other all the time, and just being able to be around them, it just kind of lightens the mood and shows them that purpose to come back too.
Brock, I feel like we've asked a lot of questions about yourself, so well, I wanted to pivot to Oscar Delp. How proud of you were for him and him going out there and making an impact with your absence?
Yeah, I mean, I was super proud of him and Lucky. I mean, they came in, didn't miss a beat. I mean, they worked hard day by day. I mean, they do as much work as everyone else, and I mean, just seeing them get the opportunity and I guess just being able to capitalize on their opportunity and make some plays too. I mean, that was awesome to see. I was rooting for them on the sidelines.
Coach Bobo was nominated for the Royals Award today. Just take us back to that time. I know he had worked with you all as tight ends. Just what went through your mind in that transition, and how do you feel like things have gone through 10 games?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job through that whole transition, and I think we started to finally build an identity after a couple games. I mean, it took us a little bit to get rolling and get some like the kinks worked out and everything, but I feel like we kind of found an identity as an offense and got rolling.
You mentioned hitting those benchmarks. After you hit all the benchmarks and you were cleared to play, did they give you any recommendation on what to wear the rest of the season, or for how long you have to wear a brace or anything like that, or is it just kind of how you feel and what you're comfortable with?
I think it's just more how I feel, and I mean, yeah, it's what I'm comfortable with pretty much. I mean, it's kind of up to me, I guess.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brock.
Thank you.